Hello, this is Manesh Patel from Ichimoku Today is September 9th, 2013. This is our weekly or bi-weekly Ichimoku analysis for all the global markets where we cover everything from North and South America to Europe to Middle East to Asia. Okay, this is our normal disclaimer to state this is for education use only. We're not soliciting you to buy or sell any particular instruments. If you do so, you're doing that at your own risk. All the charts you're going to see are basically going to be from eSignal today. Here is our contact information here. You could contact us at this email address at info@eiicapital.com, or you could call any of our global office locations here. You could also access our website, ichimokutrade.com, register for free, access tons of our videos there, multiple time frame emails, access our Twitter, blog, everything that you need from there. Okay, so let's go straight to the global markets. Let's go to eSignal, and as normal, let's start off in Europe, and let's start off in the UK. Okay, remember on the left hand side basically the daily time frame, on the right hand side basically is the weekly time frame. Whoops. Okay, so this is the UK market. The FTSE, if you could see here, is basically stuck between a range between 66.49 and 66 what is that, 48, roughly around, sorry, well, yeah, sorry, 66.49 and 64.55. It's stuck between those ranges. The more this does not sit there and try to get to the resistance, the weaker this is going to become, and it's actually going to sit there and start pulling back, and a possibility to get to 6,400 and possibly go lower. This is in need of a major pullback. It still has not gone for a major pullback at all, and this could be the signs of the beginning of it if it doesn't make a move for 66.49 and break that resistance very soon. German market, as you can see, almost the same scenario as the UK market. It's stuck between 83.94 and roughly, let's just say 8,000. Same thing as the UK market. It's got to break that resistance soon. If not, the more it consolidates, the more the bullish momentum's weakening. The French market, same scenario. 41.35 is a resistance, 39.75 is a support. It's got to break that resistance in order for it to start a trend. Amsterdam is also stuck in a range right now. Charts are a little slow and coming up. Hold on. Should come up anytime now. There we go. It's actually stuck at a resistance right now at 370. Support on this one's going to be 355 on that. Spain. If you look at Spain, it's also ranging between 82.11 and 87.70. And you could see this thing's just consolidating. If anything, if this breaks with the resistance, this guys have a possibility of starting a trend to the top side. So definitely keep a lookout at 87.70 to see if maybe there's some buying going on in the Spanish market. Italy, same scenario as Spain. Resistance on this one, 17,835. Support is roughly about 16,290, and so forth. Nordic. Here, this is ranging to between 1119 and 1187. Nothing really going on there. Oslo is also ranging between 480 and 503. Switzerland, which was moving before, is now starting to range and basically stuck between 78.22 and 82.81. Notice the story is pretty much the same right now across Europe, where it's pretty much just consolidating between the ranges, not towards the high of the range either, not towards the low of the range, but right towards the middle to 3/4 of the range right now. Let's start going over a little more towards the Middle East. Israel here still going on very, very strong. Support on this one's now 48.94. Resistance is 51.85. But this is basically bullish trending long term right now. Turkey. If you look at Turkey, it's basically undergone a major pullback. It's being supported right now at 4,000 level. Resistance of 42.03. If this could break 42.03, it's definitely going to make a move for 4,400, and then at that point, it could sit there and make a move to 4,800. So definitely keep an eye out on Turkey. Roughly around October, we got a timing element to possibility of Turkey going up higher, as long as it holds its support around 4,000. If it does have a possibility of retesting the high of 4,800. So definitely keep an eye on that one. Let's go to Africa, and then we'll just go straight to the Middle East. Africa, if you look at here, still very strong. just like Israel is. Support is at 97.70 and resistance is 10,391. This is bullish trending, showing some signs a little of maybe a medium pullback starting to occur to maybe about 92.50, but no signs yet. It's got to break that support in order to sit there and do a minor pullback. Saudi Arabia, as you can see, big long move up, big long pullback too. It's basically found support roughly around here. I would say about, let's just say it's about 70, I would say about 7,600 roughly. It's found support. Resistance now it's going to be 78.85. So that's finally gone for a pullback. Dubai, same thing, finding support right now at basically here at this level here, which is roughly around 2,300 is basically the support. It's got to hold there. If it does, then it has the potential of making a move to this next resistance again, which is 25.35. It's going to be interesting to see between Saudi Arabia and Dubai to see exactly where they stand as far as these supports are concerned. If they break the supports, they're going to go a major pullback. If not, they're going to continue on their trend for a long time. Abu Dhabi, it's on its major support too, which is roughly around 34.73. Resistance on this one's going to be 37.13. So again, Middle East countries here basically have gone for a major pullback. And then it's got a potential now, if it holds here at the support, to pretty much go and make a move to the next resistance and go retest the high. So I'll keep an eye on that one, and also Turkey. Let's go over to Asia. Let's start with China. A lot of people looking at China right now. Let's go look there. If you look at China, really nothing going on. Had a big move up, but it went straight into resistance at 23.15. Looks like a bullish trend here on the daily time frame, but really nothing at all on the weekly, because you can see this big move down and can come back up. So this is really consolidating big wide range, but it is at a major resistance right now. Hong Kong, ranging to between 22,662 and roughly next support is roughly around 21,965. Korea, really ranging between 249 and 259. Nothing really going on as far as Korea is concerned. Japan is just consolidating now to this big major trend, and it's kind of stuck here. If you look at this, it's between 13,179 to 15,159, and this thing's just consolidating, so nothing really going on in Japan. Indian market is really consolidating too. As you can see, it held the support at 17,986 and got straight back to this major resistance here, which is roughly around 19,300. It's kind of holding there, so it's going to be interesting to see exactly what happens there. Malaysia, I'm kind of going all over the place. It's still bullish trending, believe it or not. It's held a support roughly around 17.11. Resistance on this one is going to be 17.67. Let's go to Indonesia first. Indonesia here, it's gone for its major pullback right now. 3,800 is basically the support. 43.21 is resistance. Thailand, gone for a major pullback too and held the support at 12.65. Its next resistance is basically 13.89. If it could break that, it's going to potentially move, has the potential to go to 1,500 and higher. Philippines, again, just like Indonesia and Thailand, undergone a major pullback and held a support at 34.32. Resistance on this one 37.46. And Vietnam here is just pretty much just consolidating here at the low end, and you can see its support right here, 13,041, 14,144 is basically its resistance. Australia here has not gone for a major pullback, believe it or not, at all, but it's stuck between a range of 5,086 and 5,206. And then New Zealand USD here is basically, whoa, did that again. It's here stuck between a range of 44.94 and 46.48 is basically the range here. Okay, so let's go to North and South America. Let's start off with South America, go a little reverse today. Brazil had a huge movement off the major support here at 44,000. It's actually at a major resistance right now, 53,793. Support now, and this one's going to be about around 50,000 basically. It's not started a trend yet, but there's definitely potential for it. Santiago, Chile bounced off the major support 3,500. Its new support now is 3,500. New support now is roughly around 37.27. Resistance is going to be 38.70. Argentina is here trending now on both the daily and weekly. So this is a trending market out there, and it's beginning just now. Broke through its major resistance of 40.81, and starting to trend to the top side. So definitely keep an eye on that one. Mexico, it's at a major support of 39,990. At a major resistance at 40,773. If they could break that, it's going to sit there and try to make a move to 43,000, and then possibly can sit there and retest the high. But it's got to hold the support at 39,900. If it could do that, then this does have a potential of retesting the high and going up. Keep an eye on that one for sure. Canada retesting the high right now of the consolidation pattern at 12,894. Nothing much going on. On the US side, the NASDAQ is going higher. Next support now is 3091. SPX, S&P 500, basically ranging between 1674 and 1669. So it's stuck between that range. And basically the Dow here is stuck between a range between 14,721 and 15,175. So that's basically the two ranges that it's stuck in. So if you summarize and look at everything, you got pretty much a lot of Europe that's in the consolidation pattern right now. Israel is still very, very strong. Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and Saudi Arabia pretty much done a major pullback to a major support level. It's kind of a key test level right now. If they could sit there and hold that support and pretty much break the resistance, they got a potential of retesting the high. So there could be some buying opportunities there if that support holds. And then if you look over to New Zealand, New Zealand's still very strong. And out of Asia, I think probably New Zealand is probably still the strongest out there right now. And then if you come over to North and South America, believe it or not, Argentina is the trending market right now. Mexico is kind of testing the waters right now at this resistance, which if it could break, then it can go higher. But that's about it. That's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. And that's it. There's our contact details right there. If you have any questions, feel free to email us or contact us for any of our locations.